And as you know, I started the move out of Afghanistan. I think it was impossible for him to stop it. But it was a much different deal. I told the Taliban, I spoke to the leader. And I said, let's call him Mohammed. I said, Mohammed, we're leaving. And we're going to get along. But just in case, for any reason, you decide to do something terrible to our country, or beyond what's normal, because they've been fighting for 1,000 years, in your country, we are going to come back and we are going to hit you harder than any country has ever been hit before. And I told him that. This was a telephone conversation, had a number of them. I said, we're going to get along great, but I just have to make that statement. We're going to hit you harder than any country. And he's a rough guy. You know, this guy's been fighting from the time he's 2 years old. That's what they do. They fight. That's what they do. They fight. Russia did very poorly against them. Russia is Russia now, not the Soviet Union, because of Afghanistan. So they fight. I said, we're going to come back and hit you harder. And I said, do you understand? He goes, huh? Yes. He's a rough guy, you know. I started off the conversation. I said, Mohammed, how are you? President Trump. Hurrah! Not a lot of social grace, but, you know, that was a nice, he was being nice. I think he was being as nice as he could be, Andy. But they're rough, you know, he's a rough, that's all they do is fight. But I said, we're going to come back and hit you harder than any country has ever been hit. And your village, where I know you are, and where you have everybody, that's going to be the point at which the first bombs drop. I told him that. I told him. And he said to me, and I think he actually meant it, he said to me, I understand. And I believe, beyond a deal, I believe we had a real understanding. And then we had the election rigged and stolen. And now they're going wild over there. That would not have happened if I were president. Would not have happened. Too bad.